Hello Kryptonians, Crypto Trader here. Today I want to talk about a very interesting ICO. If you remember, a few times I talked about Stratus in a few of my videos as one of the biggest success stories in crypto history. If you look over here at ROI since ICO, you'll see that Stratus is number 2. I mean, IOTA just passed them the other day, but Stratus is number 2 with 107, almost 108,000% ROI since the ICO. The ICO was about a year and less than a year and 2 months ago, a little more than a year ago. And the ICO price was $0.007. Now it's at $7.8, all right, which is unbelievable. They raised $610 back then when they sold 84 million tokens. And now, if you look in CoinMarketCap, you'll see they have about 100 million tokens, and the market cap is getting close to $1 billion. Okay, $773 million. Okay, why am I talking about Stratus right now? Because Stratus, I think one of their biggest strength, if not the biggest, is the fact that they're not just a company with an idea and a token. They're a platform. Okay, similar to other platforms out there like Lisk and Ethereum and Waves. These platforms that actually allow others to participate in the platform and use their platform and use their technology to actually develop other things and use their token while they use it. This gives a lot of value to the actual token. Okay, so Stratus is just unbelievable in that sense that it got such a crazy ROI. So there is a company that has an ICO going right now that might be the next Stratus, and even if it's not the next Stratus, it's still a great opportunity, and I'll explain. The name of the company is NEBLIO, and I actually just stumbled upon it the other day. I think it has a lot of potential. If you look over here on the website, what is NEBLIO? A secure distributed platform built for enterprise applications and services running on the NEBLIO blockchain network. All right, so they created the NEBLIO blockchain network. This is not built on a different network. This is their own network, blockchain network, and they're gonna allow enterprises, companies, to create their own applications in their blockchain network using APIs, and of course with the use of their token, which is NEBL. All right, so let's simplify this a little bit. Imagine you are a doctor's office, okay, and you have a bunch of offices all over the country, and now you want to share information with other offices about certain patients. So yeah, you can go and send it an email, but what if another office wants to see this information? Well, basically blockchain is the technology to do this, right? But you're not going to see doctors' offices or different organizations, all of them going and hiring different developers to create their own blockchains, right? So they're going to do it on someone else's blockchain, because the bottom line is blockchain technology is fundamental technology that's revolutionizing the world today. But there's just a select few platforms that people will be able to easily build applications on a blockchain, and NEBLIO wants to be one of them. All right, so they created their own blockchain network, and the main focus here is about creating as many APIs as possible with all the most popular programming languages to pretty much allow anyone with a little bit of programming skills to connect to this blockchain network and have a stable application working on the blockchain, which is amazing. All right, now let's take a look over here. I want to show you, first of all, they have this GitHub. You see that they actually developed something already. It's not just an idea. There's already something developed. They have a wallet that you can actually go and download right now and check it for yourself. All right. The wallets that are available are Windows, Mac, Linux, and you see this, they have a GitHub link over here that I showed. And they're working right now on a few other ones. You see Docker, Raspberry Pi, iOS, Android, and Electrum. So this will be more for mobile. So they're basically working a lot on the technology to actually allow as many people as possible, using as many devices as possible, to actually go and download their wallet, because this is the core of the platform. This is the core of the technology. After that, the next step is going to be, if you go look over here in the roadmap, the next step is going to be to actually enhance the API itself, okay, to allow people to start developing. All right, so you see second half of Q4 2017, staking wallets for Raspberry Pi and Docker, etc., etc. Then Q1 2018, RESTful APIs for interacting with the NEBLIO network. All right, so the beginning of next year should be the actual interaction. Until then, the biggest focus is for them to make sure that their wallet is available in all the different technologies that I showed you before. Now, right now, like I said, the wallet is there. Here's the wallet. You see I downloaded the one for Windows. It's a functioning wallet. I don't have Nebels at the moment, so I didn't actually test it. But from what I heard, people who actually bought the tokens, I just didn't buy it yet. I'm just making this right now, and then later on I'm going to start buying Nebels. People who actually buy it got it pretty much relatively fast. Okay, so this is the actual wallet. All right, and if I actually go and after I go and buy some tokens, I'll try and make another video showing you the functions of the wallet itself. All right, now this looks very promising, and I actually contacted one of the developers. It's a small team at the moment, but I contacted one of them, and I was told a few things that are very interesting. First thing is, this company is going to move forward with or without the ICO, which means the ICO, the only idea, the only purpose of this ICO is to make sure that this roadmap will work as quickly as possible. But let's say the ICO is a big plop, then instead of, let's say, the first half of Q4, it's going to be the first half of Q1 2018. You get the idea. They're going to keep on developing this and move forward, because right now they're funded to do whatever it is they did up till now and a little more, so they can just keep on doing this without the ICO. The ICO is only to boost the project, and when I hear that, I mean, for me, this is a big this is a big plus, because you see that these people are devoted to this project. Before they even got 1 cent in an ICO, they already developed part of their technology, which is admirable. Okay, that's the first thing that's very interesting. The second thing is the ICO. Once they finish the ICO, all the rest of the tokens are not going to be held by anyone. They're going to be burnt. Yeah, you heard that right. They're going to be burnt. So if, let's say, they want to sell, let's say, 100 million tokens and only 1 million are bought, then only 1 million tokens are going to be available. And that means that if someone bought 1,000 tokens, he'll have 0.1% of NEBLIO, okay, which is amazing. I mean, imagine if you got 0.1% of Stratus. It's just unbelievable. I mean, this is a crazy opportunity. Now, what happened here is, let's first talk about the actual token sale. Oh, and one more thing before the token sale. One other thing that they're doing is, this whole thing is POS, which means proof of stake. The way it works is that all the people will have the wallets open, and they're going to be staking, meaning they're going to allow them to use their wallet as a way to proof of stake, which basically means that there's this blockchain technology. A lot of transactions are happening, a lot of information is stored, but you need to validate it at any given moment, because you don't want to have frauds, you don't want to have risk involved in people doing different attacks on your blockchain and alternating the data over there. That's why, that's the whole idea of a blockchain, is that it's always being validated by numerous different sources. In this case, it's the wallets, okay? So by doing this, by allowing your wallet to be open and to validate information, you're actually going to be getting rewarded. 10% of all the tokens are going to actually every year are going to be distributed by people who are going to be staking the wallet. So what this means is that let's say 1,000 wallets are open right now and they have tokens. I'm not going to get all the details. I mean, if you want, you can read it over here about this link over here, Staking Explained. It talks about this token age, etc., because there's a few variables here to consider. But the main idea here is that let's say out of all the wallets that are staking, there will be randomly picked a few of them each time that will get rewarded, and of course it means that in the long run you're going to get rewarded. Okay, it means that you're not going to get all the money distributed evenly every single time, but instead of doing that, they're actually going to every time send it to a different wallet, and that's how you're going to get rewarded. So this is very, very cool, because this means that if you just go into this ICO right now and buy tokens and just have your wallet open and it's going to be staking, you're just going to be making money for doing nothing. Your wallet will just be open. That's it. Okay, everything will happen in the background. You'll make money. So there's an ROI built in this. All right, which is great. Now, let's take a look over here. The white paper, pretty impressive. And it pretty much goes through what I've talked about. And here you see an example that I actually use of how someone would use this technology, all right, to create distributed applications. So what if this medical office is part of a larger network of medical offices that share patient records on or part of statewide hospital network? You get the idea. Instead of doing it the conventional way of having software that is running in different computers, and it's all old and messy and clunky and can be hacked, you have it all on the blockchain and it solves your problem. Okay, so if a lot of companies who are not tech savvy are going to start using this technology, using platforms like Stratus, we talked about before, or like NEBLIO, this means that NEBLIO can be a huge business in the near future. All right. Now, all the tokens, 100% of the tokens are all going to be distributed to the token holders, and that's it. Owners don't hold anything. That's pretty much it. All right. Very, very simple, very straightforward. Now let's go to the token sale, and that's why I think this is a great opportunity. For some reason, the token sale here was 14 days. All right. So it started August 6th, which is 2 days ago. And it's going to end 14 days after, which is like August 20th. All right. Now, this is a great opportunity, because once this is done, total NEBL in circulation is 125 million. One Bitcoin is worth 20,000 NEBL. All right. That's before the bonus. If you buy with the bonus, first 48 hours past 3 to 7 days, right now, 15% bonus, you can get 23,000 NEBL. So let's do some simple math over here. Okay, open the calculator. We said 120. Let's see, 125 million total tokens. All right, and let's divide it by 20,000. So we'll see how many Bitcoins it is. 20,000 means total what they want to raise is 6,250 Bitcoins. Let's multiply that by around 3,400, which is pretty much what the Bitcoin is worth right now, around. We get to about $21 million to raise. Okay. Now, $21 million, I'm reminding you, Stratus today is worth 770 something million dollars. Okay, let's just say that this company, NEBLIO, will only take 5%. okay, out of the 770 million market cap of Stratus. 5% is already about 35, close to $40 million, all right? So it's already double. And that's if they only took 5%. Now, this market is going to grow. The crypto world is just beginning. So I think that this company can easily, based on what happened with Stratus and Lisk and other companies who are doing similar things, this company can easily be worth 100 million, 200 million, and even more than that in a year from now. Okay, and I'm not exaggerating. Now again, if you want to buy, then buy. If you don't want to buy, don't buy right now. This is a great opportunity. You can buy 20,000 NEBL for one Bitcoin. Let's just do the math. How much is each NEBL worth? 20,000 divided by, oh, actually you can buy 23,000. So let's do 23,000 divided by, sorry, do 3,400 divided by 23,000. So you can get each token right now for 14 cents. All right, 15 cents, closer to 15 cents. This is a great opportunity. So even if you put $100 into this, yeah, or let's say you put $150 into this, so you get 1,000 tokens. Who knows what's going to be with those 1,000 tokens in a year from now? Whoever bought 1,000 tokens from Stratus for, I think it was $1 back then, is now worth like $7,000. It's basically a great opportunity. So you see that right now it's under the radar. People, I think because this ICO is pretty short-lived, it's only 14 days, and the team is relatively small, so they don't have a lot of marketing power to actually go and push this like and hype it like crazy. So it's a little under the radar. This doesn't mean that this is not going to be successful, because like you see, they already developed a wallet and they're going to continue to develop in the future, regardless if this ICO works or not. So if you want to just hop on board and help them out and get rewarded in the future, this is a great opportunity to join right now. I mean, the sooner you join, the better. If you're watching this video past August 20th or 21st, then too bad. Okay, so if you are into ICOs and you want to buy this, make sure to go and buy it right now. I'll put the link in the description below, and share it with your friends, because this could be a great opportunity. Like I said, I'm not saying go bring a savings account, but what you should do is definitely take a closer look into this, do your research, and if you like this, go and buy some tokens. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you didn't do so already, and click the notification button to make sure you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Like you see, these videos are time sensitive. This, for example, is very time sensitive. If you don't act now, you're probably going to miss the opportunity. Okay, and put your comment below. Let me know what you think about NEBLIO, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, this was a Crypto Trader. Bye bye.